Anyway, we're back with Splatoon Raiders. Look at this. I've been working on my build a little bit, working on all the gear off stream and such. I'm level 50 plus 2 now, and I have gotten the, I've gotten all 3 of those things that we needed to get. And it turns out the relic powers you get from them let you use the tanks, or the tank, like, Surge, Vortex, and Torrent skills on any tank, as well as boosting the one on your tank and upgrading it. I do also have my Primo plastic bottle splatter shot leveled up to 40 plus 12 now, and I've had 2 other Primo weapons drop so far, the Primo flower umbrella and the Primo engine roller. What I found out is the Primo prefix basically means it is a stronger version than just the normal 5-star weapons, and the description on them, like this says it's optimized for max ink efficiency. Since it's Primo, it's like extra good at that. So like the engine roller, max swing and ink speed, it's Primo, so it's extra good at that. So you're looking in terms of loot chase for like the weapon you want in Primo with the attribute you want. So essentially 6 stars, kind of, yeah. Although I have a feeling they're leaving it open for 6-star items to exist in like an expansion or something in the future. Same with like gear. I wonder how she found out. Yeah, I asked Callie Mackin while I was hanging out with her and some other folks yesterday. It's nice to be back. Yay! And I haven't really been upgrading these chunks of things yet, but I have gotten some better ones. We found a 5-star Splatlight damage up, which is great. I've been readjusting these builds a little bit. Can I just show them? Yeah, I can just show that. So like you can see, if you really want, you can like smack print screen or screenshot or whatever to take a look at these builds that I've got on my gadgets. We're running the Splatlights. We're running the Splatchet, which I've got double slash and some cooldowns and freeze on there. And also the Booyarang, which I have set up as, well, I'm trying to push it into the persistent Booyarang kind of thing. So I have the 3 Boomerang Multi-Rang, and they go out, they come back, they circle around me for a bit. So like you can kind of see it in action here, right? I go in the ink, it activates my power tank and the tactical tank, which is like this dot aura that also debuffs. Then when I shoot something, it sets off the Booyarangs, which circle me, and also me aura here, which paints and does a lot of damage, and you can get it on a nice quick cooldown. And then of course the Splatchet does 2 big slashies and defends me while I use it. So when it's kind of in action, it looks something like this. I'm like shooting, I'm like popping around, I'm like using the Splatchet to try and get a boss, and we go boobity blah 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 blah. You know, it does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage, and I like it. And I also leveled up all of the bot buddies to their max bond level, which increases the damage and stuff, but also adds an effect. So Shiver now freezes things, Fry now ferments things, and Big Man now scorches things. Although why Fry doesn't scorch things and Big Man ferments things, I don't really know. I've been using Big Man because the invulnerability gives me a lot of survivability when things go wrong, and I don't have a lot of that yet. So what we need to do now, though, is check out the post-credits teaser bit. Survivalist difficulty, can't call for help, level 50, the Bottomless Buffet. Yeet. Haven't focused on the Primo variations because weapon perks are good enough for now. Yeah, I think like that's gonna be probably the long-term loot chase, is looking for the right combo of like weapon type and Primo ability. A giant golden egg used to be here, but what's taken its place? 3 shiny gold burners. Oh yeah, weren't there 3 shiny gold relics too? Turns out those relics, they were all cooking implements.
Should we set him here and see what happens?
The frying pan, the steaming basket, and the curry pot.
What in the world?
And this is, as far as I'm aware, the final frontier of this game.
I was not expecting that. What a rumble. You okay, mechanic?
So there's ruins go even further down, huh? Then let's get moving. So long as there's loot to claim, we're on the trail. Can we take those relics back, though? So the Bottomless Buffet, as you might have suspected, is the endless dungeon of this game. Presumably endless? I think it's endless. It's probably endless. And it's made for the hardcore players. The people who have pushed their builds to their max. I'll probably be able to get a bit in here. I haven't watched anyone play this mode, really. I haven't really checked it out, so I don't know what to expect. I just know what it is because in the Ask the Devs interview, Nintendo was talking about it. So, nice thing is, no time limit on these floors. Look at that. Oh no, wait, there is a time limit. Never mind, I was wrong. I just looked at the UI wrong because I'm so confused. It's hard to talk while I'm gaming. Get my stuff out of here. Hey. I'm flying! I'm flying! I don't know if I'm gonna pass this floor. Ah! That's why I put the freeze on stuff, so I can deal with those kind of guys. Oh, okay, there we go. Not bad, not bad. Getting Scorch, Ignite, and Icebreaker 3 in a single Splatana that isn't a Primo is already hilariously good. Yeah, with chunks you can at least customize the skills that are on gear though, so you don't have to hunt for those. It's not like bad to hunt for them. Obviously, if you get one with good abilities, like that's great. That saves you a lot of time grinding those out. But the real grind, I think, is just going to be finding the innate ability of the Primos. Oh boy. Okay, that's when I want to pop Big Man. Get this guy. And that guy, we get out there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get this dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whew. It gets frantic. It gets wacky. All right, I like it. Yeah, getting that drop on grade is not. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. Okay. I guess gotta get all of these guys before they just fry me. Oh boy. Freezing, that's very good. Let's get the damage buff and aura up. Grab that, and now we've got Big Man back. That's just to tank my distance a little to this guy. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this one yet. Nope, there we go. Okay, that was close though. Who knows how much further I can get. Oh, hey. A treasure! Whew! That was fun. That was intense, but fun. Oh, I can't wait to do those with like 4 people. That's gonna be really good. Floors 1 to 3. Woo! Oh, all three of my tanks are maxed out also, by the way. I topped them all off. 2 of those. Ooh, that's great. Sadly, no real strong gear drops otherwise, but every single weapon we find is more skill chunks. I unlocked swapping weapon powers. It works like chunks do in normal Splatoon, where, like, you know, you kind of wipe them off a gear. In this case, you're destroying weapons and you get chunks from them. And then you get enough chunks, you can put it on a weapon. The new thing, of course, is that, like, you can see here, like, this one has the 3 stars, so it's fully upgraded. But these 2, I can upgrade further. Once I get enough chunks, I can upgrade this to 3-star, this to 3-star, that kind of thing. I don't think I'm gonna keep Ink Pro on here. It was just on this when I got it as a drop. And I don't really need it because the Primo ability on this already does that. So I don't know what I'm throwing on there yet, though. I might just throw Freeze on there, so I've got it out more consistently, because my the way my build is right now, the Splatolites, there we go. The Splatolites, I don't have it set right now because I need to upgrade parts, but the Splatolites set things on fire. The Booyarangs, like, can, like, knock stuff around. My axe does ice. The, what did I just do? Wrong button. And then, the tactical tank aura applies the, fermented debuff. Pretty reliably. Not quite 100% uptime on that, but, like, you can see how long this lasts, and then I just go, doop, boop, and it's back up, right? And that's in a big area around me. And they'll also be getting set on fire by the Splatolites. And then, you know, for bosses, I can boop, boop with the ice, but having ice also on this as well would be good. I did do a little bit of testing on this guy. You can get all 3 effects onto this at once. I won't be able to show all of it right now, but you can see, like, he's fermented, and I can get the freeze to proc. It doesn't want to play. It's like a it's like a 60% chance for a freeze to proc on these attacks, and sometimes it just doesn't want to. But that'll get buffed later. Yeah, there you go. So you can see he's both fermented and frozen, or he was for a moment. And you can also stack fire. So getting all 3 of those status effects on an enemy at once seems like a very good thing to do, especially if you can do it kind of almost passively, like while other stuff is going on. I don't know if that is, like, the meta or whatever, but I think it's a good thought. I think it's a good thought because I like to think thoughts. So this is now level 51. Okay, so each, like, what, chunk of 3 stages or so is gonna go up another level? And it just goes on forever? I know there is something at floor 100. I don't know what it is. I doubt I'm gonna get to floor 100 today. I know you need some real good gear for that, and my gear is like, it's like solid gear. It's like good end game gear, right? But it's not necessarily good buffet gear, because that's a whole different can of beans. Get this guy. This isn't too bad. So there's that freeze. The freeze guarantees the pop on the bomb. And we'll just go big man to wrap that up. Bada bing, bada boom, bada big man. I made 2 versions of the little Axel emote. Can I send you both on Discord? Yeah, go ahead and just DM those to me. And that way I'll make sure I check them out after the stream, and I'll let you know. And I'll go ahead and attach like credit to the emote for you too, because I think that's cool that we can do that. So it may ask you to like approve a thing or something. Ah, splatted, but we've got 3 lives. We've got 3 lives. I can do it. Splash him out of the air. Ooh! Hello, 5-star upgrade part. And that was for Splatolites. I think it was the uppercut. Oh wow, Chet's a little chow today, yay! Ah, oof. The fly fish got me. It's never over. Snake! Hey. Hello, Orunner. Hi, how are you doing? Sorry, things are a little frantic. I'm in like the big post-game, like super dungeon. And I died. But like the rest of the game, you could do this 4-player co-op, which I think is very exciting. I leveled up, and now I'm distorted. Oh. Yo, rare touch fuzzy. Hi, Tom Scott. He's not doing well. He's suffering just like me. Uh-oh. I think my mouth's still in the right place. Nothing else seems to be. But that's okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. This is normal. Oh, my eyelids can still blink. Cool, cool. Are you sure? I can't be sure of anything right now. My pupils aren't even attached to my eyeballs. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no. I think my head is now like a hand or something. Hey. Hey. Whew. All right, well, we got a 5-star Splatlight upgrade. Uppercut and knocks them upwards. And that's probably pretty handy. Especially since it's a large knock up. Does he want to be knocking people up? Should I say things like that? Well, let me see what we can do here in terms of squeezing that in, because that's pretty handy. Because all I had before was, yeah, 5-slot medium. And this is a 4-slot large. That's great. But is there anything I would want to yoink off of here to get that? I don't know. I don't think there is. I think this build's pretty tight right now. This is why I gotta start upgrading pieces. You know? I saved up for my fuzzy. Yeah, that's great. I do need to undo this though, because you know. There we go. Now I'm normal. Whew. It's a good thing I have the glowing heal bath or whatever the hell that is. All right, Splatolites. Need more Drizzler masks for that. Upgrade this guy though, and that'll cut a slot cost out. Let's do that. That was great. Yeah, I love being distorted beyond reason. It's fun having redeems that kind of affect other redeems. I'll upgrade duration up. New feature for this exact situation. It's actually, I would say it's a bug that has become a feature. You can also similarly break things with the scan, but it's less fun. Those two being used together though, I like it. I left that in on purpose. I don't know if there's a way I could even fix it with how those function, but I just like it anyway, so it's cool. Okay, well that reclaimed 2 slots for my Splatolites. Not quite enough for the uppercut. No, but maybe I could. No, can't buff the coolness. We can throw the for now, I can throw the Battle Frenzy cooldown on there. It doesn't. It doesn't. I got a gadget for this guy too? Ah, I see, some delivery damage. I'm not looking for delivery damage on the Booyah so much though as return damage. It's really where the magic happens, because that's what applies when it's orbiting me. Again, thank you, Callie McN, for explaining some stuff to me that you knew that I did not know yet. And I want to get Scorch back on here, but I cannot squeeze it into the build yet. I gotta reduce cost of things, and you know. I'm at the heal animation. Oh, so that was actually I added I added that for the Deltarune thing, because it's not going to use my Deltarune outfit, the Dark World outfit, right? So I have what it's intended for is this. Right? For me to change outfits, I used that to go between the Light World and Dark World outfits. And look, this is my Light World one. This is my normal outfit. But I don't have that set up right now, so it goes between my summer and normal outfits. Wow! But a side effect of it is it'll just reset anything that's happened, so I can use it as a heal. I might throw a different sound on it that's a little shorter, since I'm using it like that. Anyway, Splatoon Raiders! Oh, I feel like I could... Can't call for help. I can't call for help here. I probably need to like build my stuff up a little bit more before I do more Bottomless Buffet. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and then I might just do some helpies. I might just hop into some random stuff, or if folks you know, wanna join in and play along with me, let me know. We can do that too. I'm doing that. I want to shoot things. Woo! Yay! Oh, hello. Whoa! All right. Good thing I came in here. Water Wing Splattershot Jr. Hey! Love a 5-star weapon. That's worth a lot of moolah. I've been finding I'm already only keeping primo weapons so far, because this Splattershot has been a very good like easy go-to for me already. So if it ain't primo, into the trash it go. That looks like something special, huh? What'd she call out? I did level up one, but I don't know having 2 additional HP and damage is gonna make a huge difference. It could. You'll never know. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He just bopped me into the ocean. What the hell? Maybe the heal sound effects? Yeah, I think I might do that. Because the healing potion sound is actually, from Pokemon, is actually set up for when the revive shows up in the item throw at request of one chatter who was seeking it so deeply. Oh, that reminds me, I also want to show you all this. This happened to me last night, and it was very confusing. So this is a 1-floor dungeon. I want to be clear. This is a single-floor dungeon, okay? So I jumped in here with, like, randos, you know, just the go help thing. And it was fine. They were dying a little bit more than usual, but we had a handle on it. And then something very strange happened. You'll see it in a second here, right? So, ta-da, power eggs full, we did it! Let's drill! And then they died. There were no enemies! The game despawned the enemies, and 2 people died after we won, so we failed the raid. I have never seen that happen before. It's crazy to me that it's even possible. They jumped in the water. I think that must have been what happened, is they got like knocked into the air and then like fell into the water or something. Like just happened to me, which is why I kind of thought about that. But it was still like, we completed it though. Like we died after we were victorious. That shouldn't work that way, right? Like if you die after you win, it shouldn't count. Okay, we got the big man. I'm getting slam jammed here a little bit. Hey, get out of here, you. Hey, I see you over here. We're taking you out of here. Hey. I've also gotten better at retargeting. Whoa! Retargeting my axe strike because I can flip directions with it, right? That'll do it. Yep, there we go. Like when I use it, I can be like zap, bloop, bloop. Like you can hit like different directions than the one you're charging, and you can make both of those slashes go to different directions too, which is very handy. I'll cut through him so we can just finish him off fast. And then I gotta get over there. Okay, big man. We gotta get to that stinger. There we go. There we go. Stingers! Stingers! I hate stingers! And fly fishes. Oh my god, 2 of them? The defense up on the slash is also extremely helpful. Whew! Okay, not bad. Got it. Okay, yeah, I figured I could beat that floor. Yeah, that's why Manhunt makes you invincible after slaying. Yeah, and it's like, if you, you know, if you clear a stage in most shooters and then you die, or like you win a match in like, like TF2, you know, you win a match and then you get killed in like deathmatch or whatever, arena mode, like, you don't lose. It just seems like a weird edge case that maybe they missed in testing. Because like, you'd have to have been knocked into the air by something that also broke your shield and then fall off the edge into the water after the final eggs had been collected. So it's just a little weird. Hey, Water Wing Splattershot, how are you? You're gonna feed my other weapons. We got another Spirulite gem. So it'll automatically lock 5-star stuff, which I do appreciate, but I have to like unlock them if I want to scrap them. And they give you a pretty decent chunk of Spirulite, so. Okay. Whew. This music's so soothing. Really nice after a hectic run through the ruins. Wow. Oh, I can upgrade this more than once? No, that's not been upgraded. Okay, I thought that, right, okay, there's a check mark if it's been upgraded. Okay. That's the other nice thing about upgrading is no matter what you're upgrading, it it adds damage, which is kind of great. I'll upgrade the cooldown reduction. Now, I know there's 5-star cooldown reductions and stuff that I don't have yet, but you know, upgrading what I got is good, and, you know, I can always upgrade other stuff later. It's not like I'm gonna run out of resources. I can always just go get more. Yeah, let's see. Slash damage. Yeah, you know what? Because that'll add an extra 16% of damage. Let's take it. Let's take it. Hey, why not? More damage. Reduce damage taken, why not? 8% extra damage, yeah. So I have a feeling fully upgraded builds, even if you don't have like the best gadget augments, are going to be very strong. Although the higher the rarity and point value, it seems like the more damage bonus you get. So that's cool. So let's see what we can do here. Guess it didn't change the number of slots used up, huh? The Booyah that did, though, that had a little bit of a reduction in slots used up. So return damage is good. That's what I was thinking of. Do I even really want stop duration? I just want them to come back and spin around me, right? So if I took that off, I could actually add large explosions, which might be a better move. Or I could do Scorch. Scorch wouldn't be bad either. 10% Scorch when it's like zippity zooming around me. Yeah, I think the explosion is the way to go. I think the explosion's the way to go for now. Yeah. Yeah. What did you get that you're so excited about? Oh, it's little number 5 slash up. Okay. Whew. Okay. Well, let's give the next set of floors a try. Woo! One thing that I'm hoping you get after floor 100, if there's anything interesting after floor 100, is like just an endless one, where it just goes and goes and goes until you can't go. Like, go until you die type stuff, because I think that would be really fun in this game. Really let us see some builds that just absolutely break everything. And like how far they can get using that. It's very key to keep my my tank buffs up as much as possible, though, I've noticed. Not just for the damage output, but for the fermenting. That would have gotten me if I hadn't had the damage reduction. And I get those buffs by, like, you can see it's the lower left of the 4 icons, like right around my UI HUD thing. By just staying submerged in ink for a little bit, it charges that up, and then when I pop out, you know, we're good. Hi, big man. He can't drill until the super's over. If you want to annoy people online, pop your move right before the end of a stage, and they'll have to wait for it to wear off before they can leave. Yay! I've done that accidentally a few times. Woohoo! There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 of these guys, I gotta go up. Verticality, baby. There we go. I got him. How was that guy even getting inked all the way over here? That's crazy. Oh! That's why I use the big man button. Awesome. I know I'm like explaining a lot, but I feel like maybe it's useful to someone, right? It's stuff that I only just figured out, because the game's still pretty new, so hopefully it's helpful to somebody. Get that charged. That. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad. Bad. I don't have a big man. Okay. Come on. Ah, well, we still got 2 more lives. Oh, maybe Big Man was thinking that guy. I always forget that Big Man, like, actually does stuff. Your buddies are here to actually help. It's crazy. NPCs that are useful? What the hell? Some bosses almost become, like, trivial with this build, too. Like, they'll just pop on their own just because you got near them. Not that guy. That's spicy. We may not be making it past this floor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna give that one another shot. It's just nice and chill. When you get your friendship up with the buddies, they unlock more music, which plays very nice and loud here out of these speakers in your home base once it's all fully upgraded. I enjoy it. It's nice. Oh, we stopped it before it got too bad. Yay! Also, you talk to these guys over and over. They start like giving you like little lines like, shouldn't you be doing something? You know, like mumbling to themselves. Shiver and Fry. Here, I can just do the Shiver one. It's cute. The medium or the foil? Why won't they say anything? Keep it together, Shiver. Yeah. And then Fry will be like, sorry, I didn't mean to make this a one-sided conversation. I just like talking and stuff like that. It's cute. Just like Hero Mode 1 and 2. Yeah. I just love that, you know, you get a little extra characterization for these characters like that. Because Deep Cut didn't get a chance to have any of that kind of stuff before. And now they do. And now Big Man's purple. Oh. Okay, let's try 7 to 9 again. Woo! I never played Splatoon 1's Hero Mode, though. I played a little bit of the multiplayer because my little sibling, who was very small at the time, had a Wii U, and I got to try it out because they were super into it. So I was like, okay, I'll give this a shot. It looks cute. And as soon as I played that, I was like, oh my god, I don't need a Wii U, but I sure hope they put one of these out on a Nintendo system I do own in the future. And then they did! Wow! I can't even see what's happening half the time, you know? Hey, who put these guys up here? Hey! Put this guy over here. Hey, buddy! Get out of my face! Yeah, this floor is not so bad. It's the next one that gets me. Or was it the one after this one? I don't remember. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay. I got myself into that. That was a mistake on my part. Out of my way, steelheads. Where's that wiggly worm? There you are. Hello? Uh-oh. I gotta keep those tank buffs up. They make a big difference. Alright. Cool. get over here and get this guy. I don't want no fly fish telling me what to do. Hey, bucko. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Definitely doing better this time. Just need a little bit extra sauce right now. Come on, big man, don't get stuck on that thing. Booyah! As the children say. The children. As the chudren say. That's, child chuds. They call them the chudren. Look at that. Some kind of butane blaster. If only it was a propane pummeler? I can't think of a good P word for beating something up. So cool, we got that one too. Woo! Another 10K. Another bunch of stuff. I'm not sure why I do this every time. I think this is just really satisfying to me. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh, oh. Spinning those luttles. Do I push my luck again and try to go further? I think what I do first is I see what I can do after I scrap some weapons. Let's scrap them. All right. And this guy, how high can I go? Plus 5 more levels? Yeah, that seems good. I'm sure I'm gonna find a better primo splatter shot in the future. Or something that I might even like more than a splatter shot. I don't know. So far, I do like Brellas, but I feel like, I don't know, there's something like that just doesn't click with me about them. Same with rollers. This roller is cool, but it's like so slow sometimes. I don't know. Well, this guy, it's simple. You point and you click, and they die, and I like that. Let's see, anything funky we need to tweak here? Okay, so that's good that we got this this victory cooldown one. So 18 and 13. I think we leave that as is for now. I don't really need the charge-in damage up, so if I'm being real, having the cooldown, victory cooldown, be a little punchier might be better. Oh, it was only 33. That's why I wasn't going off as much. Yeah, then let's punch the freeze up. Because the charge-in damage is kind of whatever. The slash damage is where it's at. Which I still need to find something better than 2 stars for that, but I don't know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. In here, I want to reconfigure. I don't think so. I do want to get the Scorch into the build, but we're just not there yet, you know? You're fine. Okay. Look at all this spinny stuff. That reminds me of the silly Minecraft Civilization event video I watched recently. I don't get why people trusted a gang of randos who went around calling themselves the Chuds. There should be a sitcom called The Chuds. And it's just like if The Simpsons were all Chuds. and it's just like awful. It'll get canceled after like 2 episodes, but you know, that's pretty normal for animated shows on Fox. So. All right, floor 9. Floor 10. Next thing you'll be telling me there's a floor 20. Blaze it. Getting that freeze to be higher percentage is going to help a lot, just because when I can't kill something in one shot, most likely it will still like get disabled for a little bit, so. Ow, ow, no, 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 no. Where's that guy? Where's that fly fish? Where is he? Damn it, where is he? There he is. See, I froze him on the ground. Also, do not go out of your way to pick up any gear that drops on the ground in any stage. You will get it when you beat the level. It will just auto-pick it all up for you. This is my wisdom. The wisdom of the Octo-Genius. Renowned for my wisdom, honestly. My genius level thinking and brain power. This is good. We got a good little spot right here. So they're going to try and force me out of it, I'm sure, in a sec. Yep. That's the fly fish. He's going to want me to go out of there. Oh, okay, never mind. We got it. Yeah, that little buff to my my gun damage is making a big difference. Get down here. Get down here and face me like you ain't a coward. Oh, there we go. Ow. Uh-oh, danger. Fly fish. I knew you'd be the death of me if I let you. I love when you freeze them with the bag out. It's good. You guys, there we go. No more of these defense bubbles. I don't like them. Hey, not bad, not bad. And I leveled up, HP and damage +2. I don't know what the cap is on the 50+ X levels. I'm curious if it's like also 50 and so 100 is the max or what, but you know, it's nice. What would happen if you scorched a frozen enemy? It does not get rid of the frozen status. You can have all 3 status effects on an enemy at the same time. You'll just see them be frozen and also on fire. So they will be motionless and taking that tick damage. I've done it on the training dummies. I've done it on actual enemies. It's good. It's good to have all of the effects on an enemy at once because ferment means they take extra damage. Ice means they are just non-functional until it wears off, and then obviously fire is damage over time. So the only thing I don't know is if the ferment buff increases the damage from fire. If it does, then applying both of those is probably a very strong like thing to pursue in a build. we'd be popping in the chat. Okay, let's try the next floor. That one pretty smooth. Also, the music down here is kind of cool. So this is level 54, which is my level, so. Dinner.
Dinner.
Put me in danger first thing in the match? What the hell? Hey, that's not cool. Gotta get out. I gotta get over here and deal with these stingers. More like stinkers, because they stink and I hate them. Stingers, flyfish, and smokers are big priorities, I think. The rest of these guys, you can deal with them as they come at you, but those three, you gotta go get them. You gotta chase them down. Yeah, when you see those purple numbers, those purple damage numbers, that means it's been enhanced by the fermenting process. Woo! Ugh. Okay. The squids are dancing! I gotta get the stingers. I was just about to say I hadn't seen a lot of scrappers popping up lately, and then there were like 3 of them there, so maybe I've just been killing them without even seeing them. Pretty plausible with my build. There we go. Whee! So far, I feel like when I've died, it's been kind of mostly my own mistake. Oh god. Oh god, there's so many of the bouncy boys. Oh my lord. It's a Bounce-topia. Ah! Ah! Well, that's a death. But I'm doing all right. There's enough on the field for this to happen. Yep, there we go. Sick. Whew. Victory cooldown 4-star on the splatter shot. Ooh, so many colors on screen, so many numbers. It makes it hard for me to pay attention to chat sometimes when I get a little bit in danger. But oh, I just love this game. They made it so satisfying in a way Nintendo doesn't usually kind of make games. Like, they don't usually do loot stuff like this. Like, I can't think of another Nintendo game that's done it. And just the level of polish is really good. My only complaint is just, I wish there were more stages, but that might be a thing they're able to like fix with like DLC or something. I don't know. Because, like, if you look at the, I have to go to the other map. Ooh. It's going down further. High scores. Oh. Oh, it keeps track of my high scores with, like, what tank and weapon and stuff I used. Both solo and multiplayer? That's cool. I like that. There we go. So, like, you can see the number of stages we've got here. It's a pretty decent number. Obviously, I've beaten them all at this point. And there's a few that I don't have yet from, like, compasses, like some hidden, like, trials. And then, you know, there's a few more in here. And by a few more, I mostly mean sea surface and these 3. You can do those through random matchmaking. This downward, you cannot. You cannot call for help, which means people cannot hit the go help button and randomly get dropped into these to help, which I think is a bummer. I would like to see this expanded out more. Like, give us like a secondary tower that's maybe like a little easier and like geared towards random matchmaking. I think that'd be really cool. Other than that, I really don't have any problems with this game. It's super fun. Like, I don't know if you want to call that my review, but Octogenius's review of Splatoon Raiders. 9 out of 10. Whoa! Like and subscribe for more gaming opinions. Makes some sense. Gotta go in with a plan and team. Yes, yes. You don't want to. I mean, like the floors I did, I feel like you could just grab some randos and do that, but. I have a feeling when you get down to like floor like, you know, 90, 100, God forbid, 200, 300, you're going to be needing like people who are covering specific roles and tackling like things with builds really meant for that. Or even like, I guess maybe they're randomly generated, so I don't know if you can prepare like for particular like map layouts and like enemy layouts and stuff. I don't know. I don't think those were randomly generated, but it's hard to know. It's hard to know. I think enemy spawns are somewhat random at least. But yeah, I didn't plan on doing like a huge Splatoon Raiders stream thing today. I just kind of wanted to show off that stuff and look at it for the first time on stream, so y'all could kind of see like how it feels alongside me. I will be playing some more Splatoon Raiders, you know, coming up this week. And when I'm not streaming, there's a good chance I'm playing this game. If y'all want to join me, you know, hop on the Discord, !Discord, and chat. And I might try and get like a more organized like squad set up for one of the streams. Maybe we get some folks on voice and we all do it together. I don't know. I don't know if we've got enough enough people in the community that own a Switch 2 and this game. Because that's the downside right now, is it's kind of like, this game rules, everyone should play this game, but it's really expensive if you don't have the console. If you do have the console, though, you know, buy the game digitally. It's only $50 in the US, which is great. Maybe the best $50 game I've bought in a long while. I don't have it, sadly. Yeah, a lot of people don't have it yet. Hopefully we get more folks playing it. And I imagine when they drop some kind of major update or DLC, and more people have it by then, they might... it might be easier to... Am I just seeing something, or is that like a bear? That cloud's not a bear, right? I'm just seeing something. I'm just seeing things.